Wizards has announced a summer super drop of Secret Lairs. If there's one thing we can count on, it's that Secret Lairs are going to come fast and hard at any time. They can just come out of the woods, smack you in the face, say, give me $40, and you get some possibly bent, but very pretty cardboard.
You're here to find out, is it worth it? The video starts right now.
Special thanks to our Patreon supporters who power our channel. Check out our Patreon for monthly giveaways, exclusive content, and even a starring role in our fan fight series. Link in the description below.
Hello and welcome to the day.
Thank you for spending your time with us.
I'm Jake.
I'm Joel. Welcome back to another episode of Jake and Joel Are Magic. We are going to talk about the third drop, the path not traveled, of the summer super drop of June 2020. But first, if you like the video by the end of it and you want to see more videos like it, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. It would really help us out.
With just the click of a button, you too can help out a YouTube channel. We're going to talk about the third drop. We're doing a review of all 5 of the Summer Superdrop series. So if you are interested in that, make sure to go check out those other videos. We're going to talk about, is it worth it? You're about to spend money on something, or you're not going to spend money on it. We're going to help you get to that decision.
Make sure that you stick around to the end. We are going to speculate what we think the stained glass Planeswalker might be in this box set. Let's get over into the cards. So let me check my notebook and go over the details of the path not traveled. This will be for sale on June 3rd. It features a foil alt art each of Ajani Steadfast, Domri Raid, Tamiyo Field Researcher, and Vraska Gari Queen. You also get the card sleeve of the Ajani Steadfast art for Arena, a code for that. You also get a code for one non-foil copy of each card for MTGO. The whole box is going to sell for $39.99. Let's go through the individual cards. We're going to talk about them briefly, and Jake will cover what you can acquire those cards at. It's important to note, when we talk about what you can acquire the cards and how we judge is it worth it, we look for, in most cases, a non-foil, lowest cost copy, regardless of set, anything. Light play better is kind of where we fall. What you would have to pay to get a copy of this card to play it in a deck that doesn't look absolutely destroyed. For these, though, we did, I think, also cost compare the foil versions, just because these are foil Planeswalkers, and I think that's interesting to note. Here we've got Domri Raid as a cowboy riding a boar. Jake, the whole point of this set is what would have happened if the Planeswalkers had decided not to be Planeswalkers, or if they had never sparked, what maybe their path in life would have been. That's what this alt art is. And here we've got Domri Raid as a boar wrangling cowboy.
Okay, yeah, so definitely not something that I'm super interested in. Domri's a very cheap card. It's about $4. The foil version is around $4.49, so not a big difference in price between the foil and not foil copy. I'm not really super excited about the card. As far as the alt art version, I'm still not super excited about the card. I'm sure that some people will be, but that's just my opinion. It's a very modest Planeswalker. It's seen a very little bit of fringe play, but I mean, it's not an absolutely awful card for the casting cost. It just never really found a home in any kind of deck.
And it's been printed in Modern Masters sets, I think more than once. At least once. I'll say at least once so I don't get yelled at on the internet. Tamiyo Field Researcher is the next one, Bant +1. This one has seen some play, and it seems like in this alternate future, Tamiyo turned into an actual detective.
Yeah, I really do like this card. It's not my favorite Tamiyo. The mono blue Tamiyo from Avacyn Restored is actually my favorite, but this is an interesting card. I like the alternate art on it. I think that it's cool. It's let's talk about price here. Tamiyo Field Researcher is $7.50 non-foil. Just so you know, all of the non-foils here, if you were to acquire a non-foil copy of all of these cards, it comes out to $22. However, the foil of this, and these are foils that come out of these packs, but the thing about Secret Lair is that sometimes the foils end up having this problem with curling. I do have a box here I want to talk about really fast.
How much is the foil copy of Tamiyo? We didn't get to that.
Oh yeah, the foil copy of Tamiyo is $18.79. So
$18.
If you haven't bought a Secret Lair, I'm gonna just show it to you really quick. This is what it's gonna look like. It's gonna come in a white cardboard box, but inside of that white cardboard box, you're gonna have this packaging, and this is what your cards are going to be behind, okay? So they come out of this little pop-up insert. You're going to have a foil random stained glass Planeswalker that's upside down in the back here, but your cards come just behind this little piece of plastic that you have to peel off. So they're not actually sealed in anything. You see how that just opens up like that? Your cards are just right behind there. So the problem is, I feel like if these cards aren't kept in a temperature-controlled environment, like during shipping or something like that, there's something happening where sometimes they can come out of the package warped, which is why some people like the non-foil compared to the foil.
Right, but all 4 of these are foil. Ajani Steadfast is the
That's
next
right.
one. What can we acquire a copy of Ajani Steadfast for?
So Ajani Steadfast, or what did we say? X-Men Ajani?
He looks like Cable.
Calling?
He looks like Cable from the '90s X-Men to me. I like the art.
I told
think
Joel
it's pretty
if I had
cool.
seen this, I would have thought, "Oh my god, this is Beast."
Yeah,
This is
some kind of new art Beast from and he's like
When
an
he fought for
Avenger
the
for some
Avengers.
now. Yeah.
Right. So foil Ajani $17.99, non-foil Ajani Steadfast $7.
So $18 for a foil, and Tamiyo was about $18 for a foil, I believe you said. So we're getting closer to the value. The box costs for $39.99. We're getting closer to the value with just the cards.
And the EDH playability of this card is actually really good. Joel noted that before the video, and I agree with him. That -2 is really, really, really nice on any kind of Planeswalker and creature strategy that's going on. The +1 is really good too. It offers First Strike Vigilance and Lifelink, the main word there being Lifelink, which is just brutal in a game if you could get a big life swing, and you can put that on any creature you have. I actually really like this card. Only 1 white, 3 others, so you can pretty much splash it in any deck that runs white easily, which is really nice.
The 4th one of this set is Vraska Golgari Queen, and this looks like, she just became the Swarm Queen in high school, and her I guess alternate future was just being the queen of the Golgari only in Ravnica. This is the most different, I would say, of the arts from actual MTG art, and the set as a whole, it doesn't have a cohesive, I would say, art style like maybe the tattoo section did, the tattoo sets did, but this one, see, it is the biggest departure, I would say, from
I'm
actual
not a
MTG
fan of
art.
this.
Yeah, me either, personally, but that's just my opinion. What can we acquire a copy of Golgari Queen for?
All right, so Golgari Queen, $4.99 non-foil, and for the foil is $16. And these prices, again, I want to reiterate, these are lowest possible eBay prices. That include shipping. This is what you can currently find these cards for. So if you're somebody who's like, oh, that Secret Lair's coming out, I happen to not have all 4 of those Planeswalkers.
Right.
Is it worth it for me to acquire it? Well, from the foil price, it is, because all 4 of these cards that we've talked about are $22 non-foil if you were to acquire them separately on eBay using just the click of a button. And for foil, they're $57.27.
So $57 for the foil Planeswalkers. We've got a box that costs $40. It's also important to note, and we do like to note, that you also get a couple of bucks back in value. You can sell the card sleeve for Arena on eBay right after the box is delivered for around $4 or $5. They have shown, however, that those sleeves will be sold on Arena as, a gold or gem purchase, regardless of if you purchase the Secret Lair after a certain amount of time. So that sort of has a half-life on it of how long you can sell that for actual money.
That's right.
And then you do get the code for the MTGO cards. They are non-foil copies on MTGO, but on MTGO, foil versus non-foil to me is kind of a nothing burger. So it's nice to have all 4 of these on MTGO, and again, you can sell that code for $4 or $5 depending on how desirable those cards are. So you get about $8 in codes. Right now, it's looking like with the foil Planeswalkers, you're beating the price of 40 by about $14, I believe you said, Jake.
Yeah, well, you have to think as well, you're paying $40 for this, but then after shipping and tax, I believe it's going to end up being around like 47 or 48. So you really are trying to get close to 50.
Right.
We're about to talk about the stained glass Planeswalker, which is going to be a possibility as well. I think that, we could just see something as simple as, baby Vraska in this, or, other Domri, whatever the Anarcha Bolus that came out of War of the Spark.
Right.
Those could be our stained glass planeswalkers, but at minimum, the stained glass planeswalker is going to add about $4 to your Secret Lair value. That's just the lowest possible. The Watley, the cheapest
Watley
one
is the cheapest one we've seen come out of a Secret Lair so far. It was an uncommon from War of the Spark, and that one you can get on eBay for about $4 or $5. Buy it now, free shipping. So.
Yeah, so $57 plus $4 for the Mitgo code, plus $4 for the sleeve if you move it quick enough, plus $4. That adds, $12 onto the $57. So we're looking at, $69 value that you're getting for probably about 48 shipped, with serious potential to maybe pull a better Secret Lair Planeswalker.
Right.
Is it worth it? I would say so if you don't have the cards and you want a premium foil copy. I want to rant really quick. I'm going to do 20-second rant on the packaging. This is too big. At least give us some sort of opt-out. If, because of the stained glass planeswalkers, you've created a loot box here where people are going to crack this to try to see what they can get, what planeswalker, maybe just give us an opportunity to opt out of this package. Do you want something discreet that you just plan on keeping sealed that's, the size of a little jewel case?
All right, rant over. Jake gets 20 seconds on those every Secret Lair video. This one is an interesting one. It doesn't speak to me, but that's not really what the Secret Lairs are about for me. But it is kind of what the Secret Lairs are about for everybody together. It is, does this Secret Lair interest you? The tattoo one, for instance, I loved. It's maybe my favorite one that's come out. This one, it doesn't interest me. It's kind of like the Eldraine Winter Wonderlands. I wasn't really into that one. Didn't really need it. Unless you buy these all as the bundle, which we'll talk about in another video. Make sure to go check that out. This isn't one that I would necessarily pick up. However, it does, the value is there. It surprised us, honestly. When we looked at this one at first, we were very low on it.
When you look at the foil prices.
Yeah,
yes.
Exactly. When you are comparing the foil prices, it does match the value. So, Jake, would you say, is it worth it?
I will reluctantly say, yes, it is worth it, but not to me.
Yeah. Right, exactly. In general, it's worth it. This one just happens to not be for us. We appreciate you watching. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you want to see us cover more Secret Lair content in the future. If you want to support us further, we have a Patreon. We're doing monthly giveaways over there. The end of the month is rapidly approaching, and we are about to give away some bundles over there. So make sure you go check it out. The link is down in the description below. And if you want to hang out with us, we stream on YouTube and on Twitch. Find us there. Hit that notification bell so you know when we went live. Jake, I'm tapped out.
It's just the click of a button.
That's all it is. That's all it is.